everybody's preparing to start.
Today we are going to honor our flag, Old Glory, our nation's symbol and a symbol of freedom throughout the world. We will try to show the proper way to retire our flag. We will extend that to include the POW MIA flags, Confederate flag, all flags depicting the same, as well as Canadian flags. So if there's anyone who has any flags tucked with them that haven't brought them up, you'll be able to bring them up and retire them when we start. We are also going to show the proper way of retiring the flag, the first flag, which is a special flag, a 911 flag, that has a narration with it, and that'll be the first flag to go, and that one we will cut the stripes and we'll explain what each one means. Bear with us if we make a mistake, because God didn't make none of us perfect. We must always keep in mind that this great nation was formed as our nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and freedom for all. As we honor our nation with the national anthem, we will honor our wounded and dead with a time of silence and then a special tribute from Gina. So with that said, we need to bring the colors on.
Colors, post! Stand, pull! Hold. Hey. Order. Pull.
The first flag we're going to bring out with a service flag is the United States Army. All Army veterans, please salute that flag.
Over hill, over dale, we will hit the dusty trail, and those caissons go rolling along. In and out, hear them shout, counter march and ride about, as those caissons go rolling along. For it's hi, hi, he, in the field artillery, shout out your number loud and strong, and where'er you go, you will always know that those caissons are rolling along.
Order. Pull.
United States Marine Corps, hoorah!
From the halls of Montezuma to the shores of Tripoli, we fight our country's battles on the air and land and sea. First to fight for right and freedom, and to keep our honor clean. We are proud to claim the title of United States Marines.
United States Navy.
Anchors away, my boys, anchors away. Farewell to college joys, we sail at break of day, 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 day. Through our last night on shore, drink to the foam. Until we meet again, here's wishing you a happy voyage home.
United States Air Force.
Off we go into the wild blue yonder, climbing high into the sun. Here they come, rising to meet our thunder. Adam, boys, give her the gun. Down we dive, spouting our flame from under, off on one hell of a course. We live in fame or go down in flame. Hey, nothing can stop the U.S. Air Force.
The United States Coast Guard.
So here's the Coast Guard marching song. We sing on land or sea. Through surf and storm and raging gale, high shall our purpose be. Semper Paratus is our guide, our fame and glory too. To fight and save or fight and die, aye, Coast Guard, we are for you.
United States Merchant Marines.
Heave ho, my lads, heave ho. It's a long, long way to go. It's a long, long haul with our hatches full, braving wind, braving the sea, braving the treacherous foe. Heave ho, my lads, heave ho. Let the seas roll high or low. We can cross any ocean, sail any river. Give us the goods and we'll deliver. Damn the submarine. We're the men of the Merchant Marine.
Stand. Pull. Order. Pull. Color guard. Parade. Grip. Color guard. Attention. Stand. Pull.
I'd like to ask you to all uncover for a moment of silence.
Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever.
hangs here.
Don't fold. No, don't fold it yet. Just open it up for it so we can see.
Larry Hendershot was a Vietnam vet of the Navy. On 9/11, when the U.S. was attacked, Larry bought a new flag and a pole. He hung the flag in remembrance of everyone that was killed or injured. He flew it for 1 year exactly, and he was very proud to be an American. He said, "They may have kicked us down, but they did not break our spirit." He said we would unite and come back stronger than before. I am retiring this flag in Larry's memory and the memory of everyone who died that fateful day. God bless America. Signed, Marna Hendershot.
Thank you. As you can all notice, he marked right on this flag, 9/11 flag. Thank you, Michelle. Just real quickly, the flag folding ceremony represents the same religious principles as which our great country was originally founded. The portion of the flag denoting honor in the canton of blue containing the stars representing states are veterans served in uniform. The canton field of blue dressed from left to right is inverted only when draped as a pall on a casket of a veteran who has served our country honorably in uniform. In the United States Armed Forces, at the ceremony of retreat, the flag is lowered, folded in a triangle fold and kept under watch throughout the night as a tribute to our nation's honored dead. The next morning it is brought out and the ceremony of reveille ran aloft as a symbol of our belief in the resurrection of the body. All right, we will begin the folds. The first fold, go slow guys. The first fold of our flag is the symbol of life. The second fold is a symbol of our belief in eternal life. The third fold is made in honor and remembrance of the veterans departing our ranks and who gave a portion of his or her life for the defense of our country to attain peace throughout the world. The fourth fold represents our weaker nature. As American citizens, trusting in God, it is Him we turn to in times of peace, as well in times of war for His divine guidance. The fifth fold is a tribute to our country for the words of Stephen Decatur, "Our country, in dealing with other countries, may she always be right, but it is still our country, right or wrong." The sixth fold is for where our heart lies. It is with our heart that we pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. The seventh fold is a tribute to our armed forces, for it is through the armed forces that we protect our country and our flag against all enemies, whether they be found within or without the boundaries of our republic. The eighth fold is a tribute to the one who entered the valley of the shadow of death, that we might see the light of day, and to honor our mother for whom it flies on Mother's Day. The ninth fold is a tribute to womanhood, for it has been through their faith, love, loyalty, and devotion that the character of the men and women who have made this country great have been molded. The 10th fold is a tribute to the Father, for He has given His sons and daughters for the defense of our country since he or she was first born. The 11th fold, in the eyes of the Hebrew citizens, represents the lower portion of the seal of King David and King Solomon, and glorifies in their eyes the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. The 12th fold, in the eyes of the Christian citizen, represents an emblem of eternity and glorifies in their eyes God, the Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost. When the flag is completely folded, the stars are uppermost, reminding us of our nation motto, "In God we trust." After the flag is completely folded and tucked in, it has the appearance of a cocked hat. We'll let them do the best they can. It's not easy with some of these. If they turn it sideways, you can see the cocked hat, which is somewhat what George Washington wore in that day. It's ever reminding us of the soldiers who served under General George Washington and the sailors and Marines who served under Captain John Paul Jones and were followed by their comrades and shipmates in the U.S. Armed Forces, preserving for us the rights, privileges, and freedoms we enjoy today. As they present this flag, we ask that you all join us with the Pledge of Allegiance to this flag. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Properly retire a flag. Throughout history, the number of stars on the flag has changed. As each state joined the United States of America, another star was added. On July 4th, 1960, Hawaii was the final star that completed the flag that we know today. The shape of the star chosen to represent each state was a unique decision. Prior to the end of the 18th century, 6, 7, and 8-pointed stars were more commonplace than the 5-pointed star. Some speculate that the 5-pointed star was chosen to further separate the United States from Europe. Another theory is that Betsy Ross came up with a 5-pointed star because it was easier to do with one snip of the scissors than a 6-pointed star. No one knows for sure, but the 5-pointed star was a unique decision that allows our flag to be that much more special to Americans. As for the stripes themselves, they stand for the 13 colonies, the original colonies. They include Virginia, New Jersey, Massachusetts, New Hampshire, Pennsylvania, New York, Maryland, Connecticut, Rhode Island, Delaware, North Carolina, South Carolina, and Georgia. And the field of stars represents that we trust in God. Did I give you guys scissors yet? We ready with the fire? We're ready to go.
Ready to
All
go?
right, this first flag, and we're only going to do the first flag properly. Then anyone that wants to come up and place a flag on can then do that.
Can't keep the fire and do this.
So with that said, I'm going to ask you guys to retire the first stripe of this flag, which is the lower red stripe. The first stripe, the 13 colonies, stands for the 13 original colonies. They will retire the first stripe. Okay. I want to put this straight. Michelle, would you like anyone to carry one of these stripes? The second stripe is white. It simply stands for purity.
for you, Larry.
Color guard, will you do the third stripe? The red stripe stands for courage.
Might be on that table. Might be on that table. Didn't hear that.
Larry, would you do us the honor of doing a stripe? The fourth stripe, which is white, stands for give me liberty or give me death. Color guard, would you do the fifth stripe? It stands for one if by land, two if by sea. Jerry, would you like to do the sixth stripe? The sixth stripe. We the people of the United States, in order to form a more perfect union, establish justice, ensure domestic tranquility, provide for the common defense, promote the general welfare, and secure the blessing of liberty to ourselves and our posterity, do ordain and establish the Constitution of the United States of America. Is there anyone who would like to do the seventh stripe?
Gotta put that up.
Okay, Mike. Just trying to get everybody involved a little bit. Go ahead. The seventh stripe, we hold these truths to be self-evident. That all men are created equal. They are endowed by their Creator with certain unalienable rights. Among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. The eighth stripe, anyone else? Gene? The eighth stripe, Congress shall make no law respecting an establishment of religion or prohibiting their free exercise thereof. Interval of ninth stripe. Congress shall make no law abridging the freedom of speech or the freedom of press. Tenth stripe, anyone? Yes, sir. Tenth stripe. 77 years ago, our fathers brought forth upon this continent a new nation, conceived in liberty and dedicated to the proposition that all men are created equal. As for the 11th stripe, Dwight, you're our chaplain. Would you come up and cut the 11th stripe? He is the lodge chaplain. Post is VFW. The 11th stripe, one nation under God. We got two left.
Yeah.
Anyone for the 12th stripe? I can read it. I'll do it. The 12th stripe. That's not what your country can do for you, but what you can do for your country.
To the last one.
Color guard can do the last. Oh, you want to do it?
The last one.
Okay.
It's already cut. Cut it this way too.
We can't take it off yet. As for the 13th stripe, I'm going to ask the color guard to do it, and then you do the rest. We have the field of glue. Would you hold it up? My blue field is indicative of God's heaven under which we fly. The stars cluster together, unify 50 states as one for God and country. Please retire the remainder of the flag. I would ask that our rifle bearers join their comrades.